Arsenal here, and we're right back at it. And what we back into now is something that nobody thought we'd ever be back into, but we're back into it. Sino Night is back to explain to you what he's seeing. It don't make sense. Champagne Sloppy hanging out with Ayesha Curry. Seemed like he was eating Indian food and he just liked curry. He liked that curry meat. Get that extra curry sauce. And she really feels that Drake is her friend. Champagne Sloppy. Good old sloppy jalopy, baby. Nothing like a good old plate of sloppy. Now, Kendrick is not somebody who can just see the future, right? No one is saying that anything is happening here, right? Is anybody here saying that? There isn't a soul that's sitting here right now saying this is what's happening. Because we don't know. But it never looked good. Has it ever looked good, fellas? Nope, not at all. Oh, people say there is nothing to see here. There's nothing about this. Okay. You're dealing with a guy in Champagne Sloppy that acquiesces in the foulest activities a human being could ever participate in when it comes to the opposite sex. He will sleep with his best friends, girlfriends, while they're there and everything, right? This is what he do. He does not care. This is the movement. Yes. Steph Curry is the right target. He ain't heavy. He slept with his mentor, who he has as his thumbnail on his Instagram page. Sloppy got that person. Look at Sloppy. Sloppy got that person and Lil Wayne as his thumbnail, and he slept with Lil Wayne's girl. Now look at Aisha here. This is a mother of 4. 2 boys, 2 girls. She got a little one at home. And she out here like she a thot. Out in Milan. With a bunch of other people. Hanging out with Drake. And Drake is going to pretend like he's there for the friends just so he can get around her. Textbook manipulation. And look how she looks at Drake like, oh, my friend surprised me. Oh, he got a surprise for you, all right. He didn't put you in a song talking about, oh, you ain't Ayesha enough. And then she's all happy. He did me and then put my name in the film. All these people are goofy. Like I said, textbook manipulation. I thought Steph was her friend. So we gonna get into some other things over here. Let y'all in on a little Patreon news too. So y'all already know what we do around here. Drop the intro, guys. Hi, I'm Carcino. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Aisha, you were supposed to be the good girl. But you're not a good girl at all. You've been bad. Bad to the bone. Bad to the core. Harley. Pop Willis down the block. Now, what say you, Aisha? What say you to all these claims? See, if you love your husband enough, Steph Curry is basically going to be worth $500 million. And a man that's going to be worth $500 million is not enough for you. Let that sink in. $500 million net worth. Hell, he even increased your net worth. Do you think anybody else's wife's net worth is building up? Aisha Curry came in with a plan. Because, see, I told you about what her role was from the very beginning. She had to grow to love Steph. Steph wasn't the guy she loved. She didn't. Steph loved her right away. It was always going after her. They were high school sweethearts. They never dated in high school. They come out and told y'all that. He liked her when he was in high school. She never dated him. She had another guy. And when he went to college and did his thing, she didn't go to college. She went into the acting world. Thought she was going to blow up and be a Disney star. Then she saw it was all work. Then Steph was out there in LA at Chris Paul camp, getting ready for Davidson, working on his skills. So after camp, he went to go see Ayesha. They went to a movie and all this stuff. And he was thinking like, this is a date. And she thought like, well, we just hung out, went to a movie, and that was that. And she didn't see it as a date. Even now. So they whole recollection of when was their first date, they really don't know. She did this live on an interview. And they asked the question, when was y'all first date? And he said that moment that I just told y'all right there, when he went to go take her out, she was like, oh, that's what you called it? Oh, you classified that as the date? Okay, well then we'll make that our first date. I thought we was just hanging out. Now, he said, this reminds me of your video. Women or people love proving themselves to that person. Mm-hmm. Women get bored at the crib. It's not always about the money. It's about the time. Women want money, so they will not work hard. Some women like to get dog by a dog. Drake is a dog. He smash and dump. Exactly. I've been classified as a Drake. I smash and dump. I call it smash and dash. But I have rules. I don't mess with other women. I don't marry. I don't mess with them. I don't want that problem. We got all kinds of stuff. That's it. Oh yeah, right. I've already told him about Aisha and what she tried to do to get her career going. Because Steph's career wasn't jumping off the thing yet. He wasn't jumping off the board. When her acting career didn't pan out, she just basically, her parents is like, look, this guy, he's at Davidson. He's back home now. I'm trying to tell you, it's probably your last chance to get this boy. Her parents then told her, like, look, this boy like you. Okay, he going to the league. All right? Now, I don't know what you chasing out here, but it's slim pickings out here for you, Aisha. Okay? This boy going to the league. You might want to stay attached to him. You know that boy like you. He into you. All right? You might want to start paying him a little bit more attention. So her mama and the rest of her sisters put her up on game. Because she was always the oddball out of all the sisters and everything. She was the oddball in the family. She always went left. Everybody went right. They was all into the Bible church. She was the rebellious one. It's always one of them. So they was worried about what was going to happen to Aisha. Because they was like, she just, her head's in the clouds. Mm-hmm. They signed her and Steph Curry's sister signed a deal together. Like she's Curry for life. But you got to understand something when it comes to your wife. A woman who's been pregnant 4 times, right? She didn't have 4 of your babies because you want to keep having babies. She's not really into being pregnant that many times. She wants some space. But you gotta have that Aisha. Nah, Aisha's a cute girl. But, she wants to be seen. She wants the world to see her. She wants the people to look at her and go, oh, look at Aisha. She had her cooking show. It was going well. Then she decided not to do that. But Ayesha Curry wants to be a brand. She wants to be out there. She wants to be seen as this beautiful woman, which she is. But an NBA player, it was an NBA player who shot his shot at her. And I ain't saying nothing about it. It's on the Patreon. You can go check it out if you're a Patreon member. But everything has changed. Everything is flipped upside down. So when you start seeing and hearing things, it makes you go deep into the whole fabrication of everything, right? Steph Curry was in the league, but this wasn't good enough for Aisha. She had to get an acting thing, one more shot. And guys are going to be coming for me. So Aisha went and got herself in this movie because she was messing around, flirting with Jason Weaver, who played Michael Jackson in the Jackson movie. He was in Drumline. Where she's right there in the pool with the other thoughts. They throw Ayesha Curry in the pool with all the other thoughts. They have blocked this film from coming out, like being distributed. And you gotta like really search to find the movie because Aisha's there. Now, young Aisha, who's dating Steph Curry at the time, who's in the NBA, his rookie year, here she goes for another movie participation. Her role is to wear the skimpiest bikini ever, sit in a jacuzzi, and watch Jason Weaver pull out his jump. And Steph Curry is okay with that. Do you think Steph was okay with this? How did she get the movie? Jason Weaver. Jason Weaver's from The Chi. Do you think LeBron James would let Savannah be in a position like that? She's in the pool looking at another man drop his pants. And look, it had to be the sister to say something. Aisha ain't say a word. She was like, you doing too much. Yeah, you gotta go on the Patreon and watch the rest. Well, the person she's gonna let down is herself. You see, that's the part people don't understand. The person you end up hurting and letting down the most is yourself. It's clearly obvious Curry don't run his family. His feminist, radical, liberal wife has him in chains. Exactly. I had to show you. Who else was in the film? Oh, Melissa Ford. Because that's all she could afford. He had enough. And Aisha's like, you can't get in here with me. He's like, well, yeah. Show you what I'm working with, baby. I'm coming in. Jason Weaver, I'm getting in this pool. Steph Curry, you let your wife do that, and you ain't had no words. And her expression was, oh my God. And they don't put this movie in rotation at all. It is hard to find. Only because Ayesha Curry was in it. And it's always those church girls you find. And Drake, a.k.a. Champagne Sloppy. Oh, he done seen plenty of Aishas in his day. His textbook manipulation. He gonna help her with a book deal. He gonna help her over here. He gonna help her over there. He gonna help this woman in every aspect he can. Till he sees something. This is why all of y'all should be subscribed to my Patreon. So y'all have known about this a long time ago when we exposed the curves. Now, Steph, I'm talking to you now. Steph Curry. Like your basketball game. But outside the basketball, your game, This is what happens when you grow up around white folks, but pretend to be black folk. You don't recognize manipulation when you see it. See, God tried to help you, Steph Curry, to keep the family away. Anybody got love for the kids, keep the family away. Now, I see they didn't keep the kids away from Champagne Sloppy. I don't have to go at Steph. Steph go after himself when he try to be pro-black. He the pro-black white guy. That boy ain't got a black friend in existence. All his friends are white. Or they're mixed and they're all, he grew up around white folk. He do white folk things. You ain't gonna see Steph at the barbecue. No way. He playing pickleball. He gonna lose his 3-pointers after this. It's not he's an Oreo. That's different. An Oreo is somebody that wants to be white. He's part white somewhere in his family. Anyway, his mom is mixed, his daddy, I don't know, them some the lightest mother I've ever seen in my life. So yes, they got some mixing going on over there. There's some remix going on. I think it's on his mama's side, but don't quote me. But hell, that's all his dad slept with was white women. All while he was in Milwaukee. Steph now the sister wasn't even born, I think. She was just she was pregnant with the sister when I saw her. Dell, she was pregnant with her when they was out here in Milwaukee. He was playing for the Bucks at that time. She'd be like, go to hell, Dell. She knew Dell Curry, what he was doing. Dell was banging though. He played volleyball with those white women. He was banging them chicks. Dell Curry be out at 3 a.m. every night. She come home. So that's why it was Dell go to hell Curry. That's why we know him in Milwaukee like, hey, Dell go to hell Curry, man. He was at the golf course. He was hanging out at the lot. They playing volleyball in the sand. Dell Curry knew that. I was like, Dell Curry was no good. That's what I told you. And Steph know his daddy wasn't no good. He was a little kid. All he knew was his dad gonna bring him around. But I put a mom and him to be having problems like that. Then you see them being swingers. You see, she was with the husband, and then Dale came with the wife. Now these some church people now. What's going on in that church of the believers? Remember, they godly. He said, my dad used to point that out when I was a kid. Exactly. So when he was playing for the Bucks, you knew he was dirty. So when he got busted, it was no surprise to me. I'm like, that's Dale go to hell Curry. Because she'd be like, Dale go to hell. She knew what Dale was doing. It's no surprise what Dale Curry was doing. Oh yeah, she got her teeth fixed now. She ain't got that big old overbite no more. So Drake sees this girl. She's Canadian. He uses that Canadian thing to try to be the hook. So whenever she go to Canada or whatever, here comes Sloppy. See, you got to understand, man, these people are textbook with this. Let's take a look. Look at the history of this uckery. See if they show up with this. Look at this. He just happened to show up at our book signing. Look at this. They going to see his concert. Drake gave Curry a pass. I'm going to give you a pass to come here. Typical textbook manipulation. Everybody knows about what's about to happen. Everybody know what's about to happen here. Oh, this was funny. When they was in there and Drake come in and get in the middle of this whole thing and Steph is there as a fan. Oh yeah, look at Drake singing, Steph there with Ayesha. And look at her, she looking at her husband. He's laughing, having a good time. She's looking like, he has no idea. Everybody is calling him a goof. Her actions doing this Drake concert, that brought out a whole new thing. People were saying it's already going down. This was years ago. Look at this. So this ain't me. I'm saying I don't think nothing happened yet. I got my brother in the building tonight. They say we look alike. That's what Sloppy said. Make some noise for my brother Steph Curry in the building one time. Of course, the lovely Ayesha Curry and Mama Bear, you know. Look at this fool. He don't even see what's going on. This is the... Look at it. Manipulation.
They say we look alike, but really see it.
Hey, y'all don't look alike. You just want to put that out there. You probably told her that. Everybody say me and Steph look alike. Y'all don't you don't look like no Steph Curry.
They say we look alike, but really see it. Make some noise for my brother Steph Curry in the building one time. And of course, the lovely Aisha Curry. And Mama Bear, you know. All right. They say we look alike, but really see it. Make some noise.
Man, look how she looking at
My
him.
brother
Like,
Steph Curry in the building one time. And of course, the lovely Aisha Curry.
and of course, the lovely Aisha Curry.
And Mama Bear, you know.
Look at she like, She looking at her husband like, you are such a Drake groupie. Champagne Sloppy is a lame. Exactly. And the person that's a lame right along with him is Steph. He's so blind, he don't even see what's going on. And he was there with Mama Bear. She was there.
All right.
They all behind the stage. I'm like, this is textbook manipulation. Textbook. If you go about a book on how to make another girl want you instead of the man she got, this is how you do it. It's textbook. All of it is textbook manipulation. 100%, y'all. It's clear. You see, what you do is show the girl this, because she's probably in a relationship where it's not a lot of fun. So when she starts seeing you, and every time she see you, you just having a blast. And then she is stuck. Feel like she want to enjoy in that energy. And then when you're around, that's what she can enjoy in it. She's, it's so much fun. We had a blast. Then you leave. Then the fun stops. The energy is sucked out of the room. And then they're back to this. Then she started looking and going, if I left him, how bad would it be on me if I was to leave? I would be looked at as scandalous. The woman is processing this. So I'm going to tell y'all like this. Aisha Curry is not sleeping with Sloppy. Sloppy wants to sleep with Aisha Curry and date her. He don't want to be a father. Not to her kids. None of that, no. He wants to date her though. He want to hit that. Now, what the silly man don't understand that That's Steph Curry, by the way. The silly man. What the silly man don't seem to get or understand is that in this scenario, he's looked at as the simp. He's the husband. The father of her 4 children. And I'm not saying Ayesha Curry is doing anything because she's smart enough to not do that. But it makes your husband look bad. Husband's main thing with wives, and wives use it a lot to get their ways from the husband, is don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me. And this is the main reason why guys don't want to tie down the women that they like or get too close where their feelings get involved, because it gets to this point of don't embarrass me. No one wants to be in a predicament like this, ever. You don't want to be in this predicament. You don't want to be looked at. By the time Iceman come out, it might be ice on the ground. Everybody be like, it's coming someday. Nobody cares. Now, let's start putting things into perspective, because that's what I think is missing here, is the perspective of what is expected to come. Everybody is waiting for some spaceship to drop out of space and tell them what's what. No. That's not going to happen. Now, what you're looking at is Aisha Curry. See, on the Patreon, I revealed her sisters. She's the baby girl and the crazy one. Now, here's the thing, though. I see the marriage lasting. And why do I see the marriage lasting? I see the marriage lasting because of this point here. The marriage is going to last because there's nothing in the way to stop it. At this point, it is a business. You see, long as a woman, this is how men keep women. They keep them tied into something. Sloppy can't do for Ayesha what Steph has already done for Ayesha. Just by being attached to Steph Curry, who's not just, a player in the NBA. He's now one of the faces of the NBA. Drake, he don't make women famous. He's not building brands. Her net worth is between $10 and $60 million without Drake. She done wrote books and got all of this by being attached to Steph Curry. She made it work for herself. They had a TV show that nobody liked, where they do all these white people games called About Last Night with the Currys. It was terrible. And she drugged Steph Curry name into that garbage. And Empire or Fempire with Aisha Curry. We're going to talk about feminine stuff. Then, you know, her cooking show. And then everybody's like, Aisha can't cook. So she stopped doing the cooking show. It was backfiring on her. She burning Jello. So she was being looked at because they was like, hey, look, you ain't living up to what you normally advertise to be. How the hell you burn Jello? Drake is a home wrecker, see, no. No, see, that's the thing about home wreckers. See, you can't wreck a home unless it can be wrecked. The only people that can wreck the home is the people inside of the home. So if the house get wrecked, you allowed it to happen. You allowed your home to be wrecked. Nobody outside can wreck your home but you. That's what I'm saying. Like, he split my marriage up. No, you allowed it or she did it. One of y'all two split y'all marriage up. Okay? What they tell you in Wall Street? You wrecked that company because it was wreckable. I couldn't wreck it if it wasn't wreckable. It was wreckable. So if it can be wrecked, it will be wrecked. Now, somebody can wreck your stuff from the outside. It has to have help on the inside. Somebody can wreck it on the inside. Because if your bond is strong, nothing can wreck it. Ever. This is just like, oh, I don't. My buddy was in town and I lit up one and just let it go. Because I don't smoke. Y'all know that. One of this thing damn near killed me just from breathing in the smoke. And I'm like, shoot. He's like, I hear you, see this. I got it, my brother. Yeah, exactly. If your bond is strong, can't nobody wreck that. But you. You and your girl is the only two people that can wreck that. Now, her net worth is with $10 and $60 million. If she ends up with Drake, that'll be down to 1 and 2. Because if she dated Drake, she would look like the biggest loser in the entire world. And somebody like Ayesha Curry cannot fathom being that person to mess her brand up, looking like just how leave her kids to go mess with Drake, of all people. You know, this dude has no stability. He moves around the way he does. No way. So, in my belief, Aisha Curry is doing absolutely nothing with Drake. She don't want no parts of dealing with him like that. Steph would be the only one he would have to mess up internally for that to happen. But believe me, she know Drake want to smash. And women like that, they will keep that in their little pocketbook. She be, I got one. He wants to smash. So if he messes up monetary, let's say Steph have a lapse of memory or whatever and go on a host roll and get busted and he on TMZ coming out the motel or something and messes up his whole bag, she gonna be, oh, so that's what we doing now? Okay, I'm gonna go smash Drake. You're the only one I can talk to. Are you around? Are you in Canada? Where are you? Well, I could be there. What's going on? Oh my God, you're seeing the news? It's just so horrible. I got the nanny home watching the kids. I just need to go out and drink. I'm firing up the jet. I can be there in just a couple of hours, okay? I'm gonna talk to you on the phone till I arrive. We'll show up. Oh my God, wowzers. I can't believe he did this. And just like that, that baby gone. She gone. Because once a good girl's gone bad, she's gone forever. But she was never a good girl. She used him as an opportunity to save her own career in her life. Ayesha Curry would be a foregone conclusion had she not married Steph Curry. We all know that. And that woman would die if she had to just work. Do some real work. So, no. Curry, keep the family with him. But anybody got love for their kids, keep the family with him. They looking at you too. You stand about him. Keep the family safe. Oh, we got some exclusive, explosive stuff going on the Patreon tonight. For my VIP Patreon, guess what I got for you since you mentioned Shannon Sharpe? Oh, Shannon. You sent some people to send me an email and it backfired. Oh. Shannon tried to act like he ain't got nothing to do with it. Of course, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't even know who that is. Boy, I tell you, I don't know these people. That people don't work for me. I don't know what they talking about. You got mad because I said that Hollywood, when you was with Hollywood, he had you dressed and looking professional. You was getting compliments about the way you dressed. Now that you ain't got Hollywood around no more, you looking like you came from Dick's Sporting Goods. And he didn't like that. Somebody that showed that to Shannon Sharpe. Next thing you know, I get an email going off about the fashion guy. So, you want to hear a little sneak preview of that video right here in this live stream? For all the people that's not my VIP on Patreon members, I'll give you a small little peek. I'll give you a small preview. Gilbert Arenas is still talking. Boy, won't you shut up? He over here running his mouth trying to prove something to me. Why do you gotta prove something to me? What you trying to prove to me? He trying to send me contracts, everything. I got the contracts. I got this. Wait a minute. He mad at that video I did, I guess. So they didn't change it. I'm like, yeah, it's not called Gil's Arena no more. It's called Arena. Because I wanted to change it. I got a platform. And that's what I want to do. Again, you lying. I'm going to have Amazon. I was like, that's what I said in the video. The same video. You saying everything I said in the video. I know all your moves. I know everything you want to do.
It's really so crazy because honestly, I don't give a fuck about it. I didn't work for Fox Sports, so they couldn't have possibly said anything. And imagine being stuck on something that the two people have moved on. And it's cool now. I don't care about it. He has bigger fish to fry, okay? I have moved on. I had clients way before him. I have amazing clients after him. So for him or whoever to say that I have my clients because of him is crazy. And if that is what they think of is true, then tell him I said thank you. And the Bible say feed your sheep, I guess. Ridiculous.
Woo! So, Hollywood did his thing. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all now, y'all shouldn't have messed with it. Trying to send something to me, mess with Wood. Wood got his own clients. He's doing his own thing. So that's a preview of what's going to come on the Patreon. Try to tell you. If Nightcap is struggling, football season be back in 2 days. 2 days. 2 days, my man. 2 days. I tell you, mano, 2 days. That's all it's gonna take is 2 days, mano. Now, back to Steph Curry. I told you, Ayesha was brought up in this church-filled cult-like church, and they are called the Believers. If you're on my Patreon, you already know that's her mama. And her mama had to talk with her and told her. She said, Ayesha, you better get that Curry boy. You know how he like you, but she wasn't into Steph. But you grew to get into him, didn't you? You better learn to love him. Sometimes love come in different ways. Look at this fool talking about the paperwork. That's all that matters to me. The paperwork is all that matters to me. I'm like, show the paperwork then, Chuck. Show the paperwork. We ain't gonna argue with you all night. We got other bigger fish to fry. Well, Ayesha Curry's father, why you don't see enough of him? You see him. Yeah, daddy. According to Gil, everybody want him. Revolt want to deal with him. Everybody want Gil. Everybody want Gil. Everybody want Gil. Relax, homeboy, relax. Yeah, I know. Now Steph gonna be out here looking like the sucker. This is your woman for life. This is the woman you've always loved, Steph. Make sure they love you back. Now, they ain't on his old dirty tricks and scene. Yeah, he talking about he finna get the case dropped. You gonna drop the case, you gonna have to drop a name. Let's see him do it. Steph is a guy that's in a dilemma. Your wife would have had a career. Yeah, Gil said Skip Bayless don't have the show. It's Gil's show, and he paying Skip. Skip has no ownership in Gridiron. I'm letting y'all know this is exactly what this fool said. So, okay. Skip is just a hired gun. Now, Aisha would have been a girl trying to find the movie route, doing what she had to do to stay relevant, like being in this jacuzzi with her mouth open when Jason Weaver is dropping his pants. You probably won't see Skip. You won't see Gilbert Arenas probably even on that show. I told you, he the house Negro. And he know it. That's why he don't even care. He laugh at the fact he the house Negro. Now Gil showing me his wife. Trying to show it to you. I don't know if the focus will get it for you. Oh, it don't even work. I got 2 cameras up here and ain't nothing working. Me and the twin, boy. Look at her. We about that business. Oh, it ain't the phone. It's mostly the zoom on this camera. So he gonna be talking all night. Why she would now you want to show me his wife. What your wife gonna do to me? She cute though. I mean, I'll take her. That little accent gonna turn me on. I'm gonna have to take another woman from her. All right, why she with you is the biggest mystery. He gonna send me a picture of his wife, who already said I was cute. Oh yeah, that's the part we was talking about, Mark. Of course, you a house Negro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got caught in his lie. I caught Gil in his lie. He kept saying it's my show. Underdog is just a sponsor. No, they co-owners, buddy. First they said owners, then you went and told them you got some ownership. They gave you 2 points in it, and you think y'all equal partners. Show me your splits, and I'll make sure I double back with you. Cause you signed to a nigga that signed to a nigga that said, hey, nigga, we using your house, nigga. Ain't nobody watching that Skip Bayless bullshit. I'm like, dog, we don't deal with Skip Bayless. When he did that thing with DeMar Hamlin, he was done. Mm-hmm. This dude lied so much. It's crazy. Yeah, so if anybody watched the first episode, let me know if you see Gil on there. Did I sleep with his wife? No. Would I sleep with his wife? Yes. I will make an exception to the rule Just to rub it in his face. His problem is he probably want to be there to watch it. He want to get his ditty on. Yeah, he gonna be there in a mask and some shit. Oh man, I'm gonna tell him that too. I hope you're not trying to get me there on some Diddy stuff. I ain't going with that. Talking about, and she's rich. I would sleep with her, but you can't be around. If you need me to satisfy your wife, cause hey, you trying to get me there on some Diddy stuff, man? I ain't with that. Hey, you need me to be the plumber, baby? I'm gonna bring the pipe. Yeah, hey, I'm not joking. Hey, see no the Punisher, baby. I come in, they be like, let me see a photo of him. I'll be like, see no the Punisher. See no the Punisher, baby. She an island woman too, so she probably love that. See, this is what I talk about. I need real man. I need real man. See, you see how you pull my hair? Black Hammer, baby. That's Black Hammer. The plunge. Come on, and she's rich as fuck. Well, I need to be with her. What happened to my chat? He ain't responded back yet. He didn't respond back after that. That ended the conversation. Look, man, I ain't with no Diddy stuff. I'm gonna let you know right now. You need me to smash that wife, let me know. Mm-hmm. Of course he ain't. It's Gil. You know he ain't hit nothing right. He'd be too busy laughing at himself. He'd be in the bed. I got you now. I mean, no woman gonna want that. Any chick sleep with him, they in it for the money. It's like, what are they doing there? He texted you and Saucy Santana at the same time. Now he mad I ain't going with this Diddy stuff. He don't know what to do. She looking lonely in all that pink. She gonna be out here like Ayesha Curry. So I'll see all y'all on the Patreon, man. Let me get over there and start getting to work. This was fun. I had a blast. As you can see, he ain't said nothing back. That boy shut down quick. Your girl already said I was cute, man. You went and took the video down after she said that. What's your response? Come on, respond. Cause he knows she'll do it. When she told him, he thought she was gonna say I was ugly. She was like, "Oh, he's cute. Come on." And he was like, "Yeah, we gonna end this." I was like, "Woo! Hey, what I tell you." Don't let me find out where she come from, and I start learning everything about your wife. And knowing I'll be speaking that little language to her, you don't know what's going on. She gonna be, "Ooh, you speak my language?" I be, "Yeah, baby, I got you." Yeah, he gonna lose another one. He lost one, he gonna lose another one to me. Don't lose two of them to me now. Hell, I might go for 3 and go get the old baby mama. The truth behind Gil's wife. Coming soon. According to Tasha K, that's a beard relationship. You see, he didn't sue Tasha K when she came out and said that man is a beard. He did not go after Tasha K. One bit. Oh, he finally responded. He's like, "Right, because you got a chance." I'm like, with her, yes. She already said I was cute. You in trouble. That smile get them chicks every time. They be like, "I love his smile." Agent down low. She need a real man. Yep. So we'll see how all this plays out. But yeah, he don't want to talk no more. That's hurting him all up in here. Yeah, it's hurting all in that chest, ain't it? Yeah, you try to act like you don't feel it. Yeah, you feel it all in there. Yep, I have seen slaves on horseback while noblemen go on foot like slaves. So, see y'all on the Patreon because it's going to be hot.